You may have heard of the military diet. If you do a simple search on YouTube, you'll find a ton of different videos on it, spanning all the way back to, well, what I found was 9 years ago. It's basically a very restricted calorie diet that you do for 72 hours. That's 3 days. And it's really simple if you follow the instructions, but it's pretty restrictive. I mean, it's very low calorie. I didn't figure out how many calories per day it was, but it's pretty low cal. So we're going to talk about that today. And you are with Greg from Fit for Expedition. So it's day one. I have to do my weigh-in. I happen to have a older doctor scale in my bathroom at home. 246. So prior to starting the military diet, I weigh 246 pounds. Breakfast on day one includes 1 slice of whole wheat toast, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, 1/2 grapefruit, and black coffee. So you're getting your carbs from the whole wheat toast, probably some fiber too. You're getting a couple of tablespoons of peanut butter, which is your protein and fats. And then your grapefruit, which is carb and vitamin C. Looks yummy. I drink instant coffee. That's why when you stir it like this, it's kind of frothy. That's just the way it looks when you stir the granules in. But I don't really know why you couldn't use artificial sweetener and artificial syrups. Artificial sweetened syrups like vanilla and caramel, which you can find in the store. And lunch on day one is tuna on toast, no mayo, no spices, no seasonings, no nothing. And I guess you could put seasons in there if you really wanted to. It wouldn't make much difference. They do have a Walden Farms calorie-free mayo that you could use too. It doesn't say that use that on the diet, but I think that would work. And then you've got tea. Make sure that you stay hydrated when you're doing something like this. Doesn't say, I didn't see that on any of the videos, but make sure you stay hydrated always. So it's last meal of the day. Let's see what's on the menu. We're looking at dinner. It's 3 ounces of any meat, 1 cup of green beans, 1/2 a banana, 1 small apple. Too bad it doesn't say 1 small apple pie. And 1 cup of vanilla ice cream. It does have a vanilla ice cream, so that's going to be my dinner. 3 ounces of meat. I weighed it on my scale. I got the green beans going in the microwave right now. That's 1 cup of green beans. I'm going to have 1/2 a banana, 1 small apple, and 1 cup of vanilla ice cream for dessert. Make sure you drink plenty of water. That will actually help fill you up. It's actually not too bad. Now this is one of the best things about the diet is there's actually ice cream on the diet. Well, I mean, it's best for people who like sweets. I'm not a big sweet eater, but it's on the diet, so. And it's 1 cup on the first night for dinner. I'll be done eating this in about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to wait about 45 minutes to an hour before I hit the gym. It's time to weigh in on morning 2. Can't wait to see how much I'm weighing today. Looks like 242 pounds today. Time for breakfast on day 2. So I use this 0-calorie butter spray from Walmart. When I saw the video for the diet, when I was going to do it, I saw in the instructions it said not to use any kind of oil or anything, but it's such limited calories that I can't see it being that much of an effect on the diet. One egg is all you get. Then I use this no salt. It's potassium instead of salt. Also 0 calories, of course, because it's, you know, it's kind of like salt. And then another slice of toast, and make another cup of black coffee. But I'm actually putting 0 calorie sweeteners and stuff in it myself. That's the way I did it. You also get half a banana today on the second day for breakfast. Lunch on day 2 consists of 1 egg, and I actually use the spray oil, and I 0 calorie spray oil, and I scrambled this one. And then you've got 5 saltine crackers, and then you've got a cup of cottage cheese. So getting a lot of protein, 1 egg, and all this cottage cheese, pretty good amount. A little bit of carbs in the crackers. So I'm hitting the road to northern Arizona tomorrow, and on the diet tomorrow for dinner is a hard-boiled egg and vanilla ice cream. So I'm gonna have to hope that the vanilla ice cream stays in the freezer. But right now, I'm gonna boil the egg. Okay, 2 hot dogs, no bun. Here's the hot dogs. Half a cup of carrots, a cup of broccoli, half a banana, half a cup of vanilla ice cream. Okay. Alright, I'll prepare this, and then the half cup of vanilla ice cream will actually come later for dessert. So 1/2 cup of broccoli is equal to 78 grams. So I'm going to weigh out 78 grams here. I cooked this in the microwave. So this is what my delicious dinner looks like. Not too bad. Pretty good. So that's how much ice cream I get for dessert tonight. This is the second day of the diet. There's 3 days of the diet, and not bad. I mean, at least they get dessert, and then in about 45 minutes I'll be working out again. So and then tomorrow is the 3rd day, last day of the diet. So it's day 3, morning weigh-in, and guess where I'm at now? Take a guess. If you guessed 239.5 pounds, you were right. Time for breakfast. This is what you get for breakfast on the 3rd day. 5 rice cakes, apple, small apple, a hard-boiled egg, or any kind of egg, I would say. Coffee, it's just kind of frothy, but it's just black coffee. But it's instant, so it does that sometimes. And always stay hydrated, always drink lots of water. Time for lunch on day 3, using that 0 calorie spray oil again. 1 egg today, 1 slice of whole wheat or whole grain bread. I'm popping it in the toaster. You don't have to toast it. So I fried this egg, and that's it. That's lunch on the 3rd day. 1 egg, 1 piece of toast, and of course, H2O. So this is the dinner on the 3rd night. Of course, I have my water, stay hydrated. Ice cream, 2 cups of tuna, half a banana. It's 1 cup of ice cream. I had it all prepared because I was going to head out of town. I was actually going up to Show Low, Arizona, and I was gonna go today, this morning, but ended up hanging around. Anyway, doesn't look too bad. I mean, this looks like a lot of food, so that's a good thing. Doing pretty well. I lost 6.5 pounds so far. It's in 2 days. It's supposed to be 10 pounds over 3 days. I don't think it's gonna happen because that would be, okay, that means I lost 4 pounds the first day, I lost 2.5 the second day, I believe, roughly. And that means it would be 3.5 pounds on the third day, and it doesn't make much sense. I'm guessing I'm gonna lose like 1 pound to 1.5 pounds, and that'll be 8 pounds. But that's not bad for 3 days. And then, you know, I was planning on starting on this again next week, doing the first 3 days of next week. But I think I was gonna wait another week because like I said, I'm gonna be going out of town. I'm gonna be out of town for probably 6, 7, 8 days. No real plan. So we'll see. But so I'm not gonna be going on the military diet next week. This is just tuna, there's nothing in it. It's just dry tuna. When I was about 20, I used to eat tuna out of the can all the time for protein. So this isn't really that new to me. So for now I get a banana and ice cream too. That tuna will give you hiccups, that dry tuna. So it could. So make sure you have plenty of water available. Okay, so this is the last weigh, and we'll see where we're at. Okay, definitely lost something. So it was a 239.5 yesterday. Okay, so 237.5. Is that right? Yeah, 237.5. So I lost 2 pounds since yesterday. So totally, I lost 8.5 pounds. So I guess at this point would be an important question would be, do I recommend this diet? Now, this is if you had to lose weight for a certain, you know, you're going to a high school reunion or family reunion or something like that, or you're going to be, you know, giving a speech or performing or who knows what, and you need to lose weight quickly, I think this could be an option. You know, but I wouldn't do it like I was going to do it 4 times in a month and see what happened, but I wouldn't do that. I mean, it's not an unhealthy diet overall because it is not a lot of processed food. So, you know, that's a good thing. I guess I'd recommend it under certain circumstances where you need to lose 8 to 10 pounds quickly. But I wouldn't keep doing it, and I wouldn't suggest it as a viable way of living. Although possibly it might be worthy to do if you did it once a month, or once every 6 weeks, or something like that. But the rest of that time, you got to eat healthy and you got to keep the weight off on your own. Now, one thing about this diet, it said, don't exercise because you won't have the energy to exercise. Personally, I think if a diet recommends not to exercise, it's a bad diet. There's a few reasons for that. One of them, for sure, is why would you eat such a low diet that you couldn't even exercise? Okay, exercising is a healthy part of life. 2, if you're on a quest for hypertrophy, if you're trying to gain muscle, why would you do a diet that keeps you from trying to gain muscle? But the most important one is muscle weighs a little bit more than fat. And if you're not working out, now this is only a 3-day diet, so when you're talking about diets that last weeks or months, that's when I would really say this kicks in. But you're going to lose more weight just by losing muscle. So if a diet says don't exercise, it's a bad diet. It's a bad diet. I'm going to be coming out with a video soon here on how you can tell if a diet is a bad diet. I've already covered a couple of things right here. And for the most part, that is the most important things. Too much processed foods. If you're going on a diet and it's a bunch of food that is processed, that you're buying from the provider of the diet plan, that's not a good idea. Okay. And also, it's generally not a good idea. And I mean, I guess if it's for short term, 2-3 weeks, it might be okay. And then the other one is, if they tell you can't exercise or don't exercise because you won't have the energy, it's really code for don't exercise because we want you to lose muscle because that weighs more than fat. That's my opinion. Okay. Catch me next time. I hope it might be that video, or it might be videos from Colorado or New Mexico travel, or who knows what. But keep in the loops, ring the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up if you like this video, and I appreciate you guys being here, and we'll see you next time.